Aruba has a population of about 110,000 people. There is a Facebook group that has 115,000 members and counting from 50 different countries. Every single day, people from around the world and locals are engaging in different discussions about the island, whether it is the beautiful sunset or sunrise, fantastic restaurants, real estate, the roundabouts here, and so much more. Let's get a closer look into this inner digital world that centers around the island. All Things Aruba is a Facebook forum where first-time and repeat visitors, plus locals, engage in conversations relating to the island. Questions are posed, experiences on the island get shared, people ask for recommendations, and so much more. There's constant activity on this page every single day. David Seltzer is the original creator of All Things Aruba, and he lives in Boston. He's been coming to the island for more than 30 years with his family. 8 years ago, David was looking forward to yet another trip to Aruba and wanted to get excited about it.
It was about 6 weeks before a February trip to Aruba, and I was bored, and I just wanted to discuss Aruba with other people, other like-minded people.
The goal of the page is to bring people together. When tourists visit Aruba, you often hear comments about how the locals are so warm and friendly. Well, the hospitality of Arubans is not only felt in person, but online as well.
It's really making the connection between the tourist and the Aruban. That's what's really important to us, because the Arubans are what makes our trip to Aruba so great, because as we all know, everybody is so friendly and so happy, and it makes for an enjoyable time in Aruba. And Aruban people are so helpful. Roughly 25% of our membership is Aruban now. I mean, that's a lot of people for a small island. And when tourists ask a question, the Arubans are the first people to answer it. And you know, when people from Aruba are answering the question, they're doing it from the goodness of their heart, the goodness of their head, that there's no ambition other than helping people. And I just think that's the greatest part of what we do.
2 people oversee the daily activity on All Things Aruba. Administrators of the page approve every single post before it is shared to limit spam and clutter as much as possible.
But that's the beauty of having somebody like Laura helping me on the page. She's been with me a little over a year now, and she is just so full of energy, and she is just so tapped into Aruba. She owns a little gelato shop at La Cabana.
Let's venture down to that shop and pay a little visit to Laura on All Things Aruba. Her first trip to the island was in 1991. Within the last 2 years, Laura became a permanent resident on the island and became the second admin on the popular Facebook page.
It's like a home to me because it's since 1991 I came here, so it feels like a home, and now I've made it my home. And the people are just incredible. It's a beautiful place. It's a safe place. Very important. I've traveled to many other islands, so I can now say that I love it here.
According to Laura, the feedback and comments from the residents of Aruba are integral to the success of the page.
Well, years ago, it was predominantly tourists and no locals. And now, believe it or not, we have thousands and thousands of locals who have joined, and they really do contribute a lot. There's many questions that, for example, a lot of people don't know how to maneuver the roundabout. So then you'll get a ton of the locals coming in and say, don't forget your flicker. You got to do that. Like, they really contribute to the laws. No shells, leave them on don't touch the sea light. Like, they really contribute a lot to things that I myself have learned through them.
It's quite a bit of work for only 2 admins to manage an online group consisting of more than 100,000 people, and it continues to grow. It is almost a full-time job, but they both truly enjoy running it.
Other than my grandchildren, nothing gives me more joy than this page. And to see that I get 2,000 birthday wishes on my birthday. when it's posted nowhere that it's my birthday.
Oh,
So it gives me such joy that I'm attached to all these people. And when I go to Aruba now, I mean, this is the funniest part, that I'm recognized. And hey, aren't you the All Things Aruba guy?
It is time. You need time. Yes, it is time consuming, but you have to love it, and I do love it. So.
And why do you love it?
Because I love Aruba and I love people wanting to learn about it, talk about it. They have questions, and it never gets boring for me.
Laura says it doesn't seem like the page will be slowing down anytime soon. Do you still get more members every day?
Yes, constantly, every day. Just like Aruba gets new visitors every day, we get new members every day. It grows and grows and grows. So it's a wonderful page. It's a happy place, and we keep it that. We keep it a happy place. Non-political, non-religious, all things Aruba.